Welcome back, football fans and English learners. You are listening to the Daily English Cafe podcast. This is Season 1, Episode 5, and I am absolutely pumped for today's topic. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the cafe. I am Emma, your English language coach. Harvey, you look incredibly excited today. What is making you feel so pumped? Well, Emma, today we are looking at the most exciting part of any major tournament. We are talking about the top 3 dark horses who could completely shock the world. Hold on a moment, Harvey. You are already using some fantastic, colorful language. But remember, our listeners are here to learn. Before we name the teams, let us look at that first expression. You said dark horses. Now, to our listeners, a horse is an animal, and dark means black or brown. But you are not talking about real animals playing football, right?
Oh, definitely not. That would be a very strange match to watch. In sports, a dark horse is a team or a player that most people do not know very well, or a team that people do not expect to win. But they have a lot of hidden talent, and they might surprise everyone by doing really well.
Exactly. So a dark horse is a surprise competitor. It is a great idiom for daily life, too. For example, if your quiet colleague at work suddenly wins the Employee of the Year award, you could say, wow, Sarah was a dark horse. It means she surprised everyone with her success.
Brilliant example, Emma. And that connects perfectly to my second phrase, shock the world. When a dark horse wins against a massive, famous team, they shock the world. They surprise millions of people who are watching.
Perfect. To shock means to surprise someone very deeply. So, today we are talking about 3 surprise teams that could amaze everyone in this tournament. Harvey, who is your very first dark horse?
My first dark horse is a team from North Africa. It is Morocco. They have an incredible squad this year, and I think they are ready to pull off some massive upsets.
Oh, another excellent phrase. You said they are ready to pull off some massive upsets. Let us break that down for our A2 and B1 learners. First, the phrase pull off. In everyday English, this means to achieve something difficult. If you pass a very hard English exam after studying all night, you pulled it off. You succeeded in doing something hard.
Spot on, Emma. And what about the word upset?
In normal life, upset means to be sad or angry. For example, I am upset because I lost my keys. But in sports, an upset is a noun. It means a situation where the team that was expected to lose actually wins the game. So when a smaller team beats a giant team, we call it an upset.
Yes, and Morocco has done this before. They have a rock-solid defense. They play with so much passion, and their fans are like a 12th player on the pitch. When they defend, they completely shut down the opponent's strikers. It is beautiful to watch. Let us look at how you described their defense, Harvey. You said they have a rock-solid defense. Think about a rock, listeners. A rock is hard, strong, and it does not break easily. So a rock-solid defense means a defense that is incredibly strong and very difficult for the other team to score against.
Yes, they rarely allow the other team to score. In football, we say they love to keep a clean sheet.
A clean sheet! That is a classic football idiom. Listeners, a sheet is the piece of cloth you put on your bed. If it is clean, there are no marks on it. In football, a clean sheet means a game where the goalkeeper does not allow any goals. The score for the other team is 0. So Morocco is excellent at keeping a clean sheet.
Exactly. And because they are so solid at the back, they can look for a quick counterattack to score a goal and win the match. That is why they are my number 1 dark horse. They can defend for 90 minutes and then score when nobody expects it.
That sounds like a very smart strategy. Morocco is definitely a team to watch. Now, Harvey, who is the second dark horse on your list?
For our second team, we are traveling across the ocean to Asia. My second dark horse is Japan.
Ah, Japan. They are always such an interesting team to watch. Why do you think they can shock the world this time?
Japan is a team that plays with unbelievable discipline and speed. They might not have the biggest or tallest players, but their teamwork is second to none. They are like a perfectly engineered machine. They never stop running, and they transition from defense to attack in the blink of an eye.
Whoa, you are on fire today with the idioms, Harvey. Let us stop for a moment and look at two things you just said. First, you said their teamwork is second to none. Listeners, if something is second to none, it means it is the best. There is nothing better than it. It is number one. For example, you could say, my mother's cooking is second to none. It means nobody cooks better than her.
I agree. My mom's cooking is definitely second to none.
And the second phrase you used was in the blink of an eye. This is a beautiful expression. To blink is to close and open your eyes very quickly. So if something happens in the blink of an eye, it means it happens incredibly fast, in just 1 second. Harvey is saying that Japan can change from defending to attacking very, very quickly.
Exactly. One moment they are defending near their own goal, and in the blink of an eye, they are scoring at the other end of the pitch. They also have a reputation for being giant killers.
Giant killers. That sounds like a story from a fairy tale, like Jack and the Beanstalk. But in football, what does it mean?
Well, the Giants are the traditional massive football countries, like Brazil, Germany, or Argentina, teams that have won the World Cup many times. Japan is called a giant killer because they have a history of beating these huge teams in recent tournaments. They do not feel afraid of the big names.
That is a very important quality in life and in sports, not being afraid of a big challenge. In English learning, sometimes a difficult grammar topic, like the present perfect continuous, can feel like a giant. But with practice, our listeners can become giant killers too, and master it too.
I love that comparison, Emma. Yes, you can definitely kill that giant grammar topic.
So Japan is your second dark horse because of their incredible speed, their teamwork, which is second to none, and their ability to be giant killers. Who is the third and final dark horse on your list today?
For the final team, we are heading back to Europe. My third dark horse is Denmark.
Denmark. Interesting. They are a very established European team, but why do you consider them a dark horse for this tournament?
Denmark is a fascinating team because they fly under the radar. People do not talk about them as much as France or England, but they are incredibly dangerous. They have a fantastic mix of experienced players who play in the top leagues and young, hungry talent. They play as a true collective.
Let us look at that phrase, fly under the radar. This is an idiom that comes from airplanes and military technology. A radar is a machine that finds planes in the sky. If a plane flies very low, it flies under the radar, so the machine cannot see it. In daily life, if someone flies under the radar, it means they do things quietly, without attracting attention. Nobody is watching them closely. Precisely. The media is not focusing on Denmark. All the pressure is on the favorite teams. Denmark can prepare quietly, without any stress, and then boom, they show up on match day and play amazing football. That is actually a huge advantage, isn't it? When there is no pressure, you can play with a free mind. Absolutely, Emma. And another thing about Denmark is their team spirit. They have been through some very difficult moments together in the past, and it has made them mentally tough. When they are on the pitch, they fight for each other until the final whistle. Until the final whistle. A whistle is the small instrument the referee blows to start and stop the game. The final whistle means the absolute end of the match, after 90 minutes or more. So when Harvey says they fight until the final whistle, it means they never give up. They work hard until the very last second of the game.
Yes! Even if they are losing by 1 goal in the 80th minute, they will not stop. They will keep pushing and pushing. That mental strength makes them a true dark horse. They can surprise any team that loses concentration.
This is wonderful, Harvey. We have our 3 dark horses. Morocco with their rock-solid defense, Japan with their lightning-fast teamwork, and Denmark flying under the radar with incredible mental toughness.
It is going to be an unbelievable tournament, Emma. I cannot wait to see which of these teams goes the furthest.
Well, before we finish today's episode, let us do a quick review of the key vocabulary and idioms we learned today. It is always good to practice what we hear.
Great idea, Emma. Let's do a quick recap. I will say the word or phrase, and you can give us a quick reminder of the meaning.
Perfect. I am ready. Fire away.
Fire away is another good one. It means start talking or ask your questions. Okay, first phrase. Dark horse. A dark horse is a surprise competitor. Someone or a team that people do not expect to win, but who might surprise everyone with their success. Excellent. Second phrase, to pull off an upset. To pull off means to achieve something difficult. An upset is when the weaker team beats the stronger team. So pulling off an upset means achieving a surprise victory against a stronger opponent. Perfect. Third one, rock solid. Incredibly strong and stable, just like a rock. We used it to describe a strong defense that does not break. Fourth phrase, a clean sheet. A match where the goalkeeper and defense do not allow the other team to score any goals. The opponent's score stays at 0. Fifth phrase, second to none. The absolute best. Nothing is better than it.
Sixth phrase, in the blink of an eye.
Extremely fast, in just 1 second, as quickly as you can close and open your eye.
Enthusiastically. Seventh phrase, giant killers.
A term for smaller or less famous teams that defeat the massive, traditional, and powerful teams.
Smiling. Eighth phrase, to fly under the radar.
To do something quietly, without attracting attention or attracting the focus of the media and public.
Proudly. And the final one, until the final whistle.
Until the absolute end of the game or project, working hard until the very last second without giving up.
Excitedly. Wow, Emma, that is a fantastic list of expressions for our listeners today. If you can use these in your daily conversations, your English will sound so natural and fluent.
Exactly. Don't just memorize them, listeners. Try to write your own sentences with them in the comments section, or use them when you are talking about sports with your friends.
Well, that is all we have time for today at the Daily English Cafe podcast. Make sure to subscribe so you do not miss episode 6, where we will discuss something completely different and just as exciting. Thank you for listening, everyone. Keep practicing your English, enjoy the matches, and we will see you next time at the cafe. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.